Okay, good evening. Can you hear me? And can you clearly see the board? Joel? Okay, okay. Now we are going to 2024 paper, past paper discussion. Give me a second, I will share the paper is already in the group, right? 2025, 2024 level paper. Recently, 2025 paper last week we already discussed. That was very simple exam, right? Very simple paper. No any advanced questions. But 2024 paper recently, that's the most advanced paper. Recently, 2025 paper that was very easy, right? 2026, 2024 one bit advanced. Okay, let's see what are the advanced questions. Give me a second, I will show you. Now, this is final 20 days. Final 20, today is 18th. 18th. No, 17th. 17th. Next month, 18th, your exam, right? SFT. Now, it is already done. Next month, may wage වෙද්දි. Okay, okay. Okay, as I told, recently this is a bit advanced paper. Hi. Let's start. What is the main function? What is the main function of chloroplast? Chloroplast. You know, the respiration and energy generation, energy production producing by mitochondria, right? Mitochondria. Mitochondria. And protein synthesis by ribosomes. 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 Fatty acid synthesized by Golgi apparatus and organelles. Glycoprotein synthesis. They are not answers. The main function of chloroplast, it is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Normally, inside the chloroplast, there is a special cell that we call as thylakoid. The photosynthesis reaction is take place in the thylakoids. 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 Remember, thylakoids. How are parenchyma cells different from parenchyma cells? Sclerenchyma means, you know, plant tissues, we can classify it into two main categories. What are the types? What are the types? Cambium tissues and meristem tissues and permanent tissues. Meristem tissues mean still cell dividing and producing new cells. They not specify for whatever function, specific function. Meristem tissues, apical meristems, intercalary meristems, and lateral meristems. They are the examples for meristematic tissues. Meristematic tissues. These permanent tissues, again, two main types. Give me a second. What are the types? Permanent tissues. Okay, now permanent tissues, two main categories: temporary permanent tissue and simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. Simple permanent tissues, meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. Meristematic tissues, three types: apical meristems, intercalary meristems, and lateral meristems. Permanent tissues, again, two types: simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. Simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. Simple permanent tissues are, simple mean single cell type. All the entire tissue is made by parenchyma cells. This type tissues we call as parenchyma tissues. Entire tissue made by sclerenchyma, that we call as sclerenchyma tissues. And there is another one, permanent tissues. Permanent tissues mean permanent, complex permanent tissues. What are the complex permanent tissues? They are xylem and phloem, that is made by different cell types. Different cell types. Okay. How are sclerenchyma cells different from parenchyma cells? Sclerenchyma means, it is a dead cell. Different from parenchyma cell. Parenchyma means very immature, and they are circular shape, right? Parenchyma, this type shape, and they have large vacuoles. Parenchyma. Sclerenchyma mean already matured, and they are thickening with lignin. The cell wall is thickening with lignin, and they are dead cells. They are large vacuoles. It's a very good question. How are sclerenchyma cells different from parenchyma cells? Then, as answer, you have to select a characteristic of sclerenchyma tissues, sclerenchyma cells. Large vacuoles is parenchyma. Large vacuoles in parenchyma. It is not the answer. They are adapted to store foods. Food storing in parenchyma, not sclerenchyma, right? Food storing in parenchyma. They are very thin cell wall, very thin cell wall consist of parenchyma because they only contain cellulose. But sclerenchyma, they very thick cell wall with lignin and cellulose both. Not only cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. They are very thick cell wall. Then it is wrong. They transport food transport doing by phloem tissues. It is not involved parenchyma or sclerenchyma. It's not a characteristic function of parenchyma or sclerenchyma. They become dead cells at their maturity. Yeah, sclerenchyma cells different from parenchyma because they become dead cells at the maturity stage. Okay. Answer number 5. Answer number 5. Which of the following statement is correct regarding proteins? Proteins. They are made by 25 different amino acids. Is it correct? Protein made by 25 different amino acids, completely wrong. What is the difference? What's the wrong thing? 20 different amino acids. I told this 20 amino acids we can divide into two main categories: essential amino acid and non-essential amino acids. Essential amino acid, last day I gave you the list of essential amino acid. Essential amino acid mean amino acid we can't produce in our body. We have to get externally. It can food selling right? We have to get externally. And non-essential mean 11 of amino acids from out of 20 produced in our body, but 9 we have to get externally. 9 get externally by foods, right? Okay, what are the examples? Last day I gave you okay, last day I gave you the list of essential amino acids. What are the examples? I will give you a few examples. Lysine, leucine, isoleucine. I'm not going to give you again. Lysine, leucine, isoleucine, valine, what else? Threonine, tryptophan. Yeah. 9 essential amino acids out of 20, right? Totally it is 20, not 25. That's why it is wrong. They exist only as primary structure. No, proteins develop as 4 main structure: primary structure, secondary structure, tertiary structure, and quaternary structure. Not only primary structure. That's wrong. They can be identified using biorate test. Yeah, proteins we can identify using biorate test, because in biorate test identify peptide bonds. Remember, if it is amino acid identification, it is ninhydrin test. Amino acid identification. In biorate test, we can identify peptide bonds, right? Peptide bonds contain, every proteins contain peptide bonds. Therefore, proteins we can identify by peptide bond. All proteins contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and phosphorus. Every protein is made by the building block is amino acids. Therefore, it contains alpha carbon, carboxylic group, amine group, NH2, and R carbon group, right? Then it is mainly contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. But some amino acid, very few amount of amino acids, it contains sulfur and phosphorus as well. But every amino acid contain, every proteins contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen plus nitrogen. Not samahara ewage vitarak, very little amount of amino acids, only few amino acids contain sulfur and phosphorus. As example, if you got cysteine is a sulfur contain only amino acid. One and only amino acid contains cysteine. Its R carbon chain is CH2SH. CH2SH is the R carbon chain. Cysteine contains sulfur because its R carbon chain is made by CH2SH. It contains sulfur. But not all amino acid or all proteins not contain sulfur and phosphorus. This statement is wrong. All proteins contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. That is correct. It's correct. The amino acid sequence of 2 different amino acid identical, completely wrong. This amino acid sequence we called as the primary structure of protein. Do you remember? I told there are 4 main structures, no? Primary structure, secondary structure, tertiary structure, and quaternary structure. The amino acid sequence, the amino acid combined order is the primary structure. This primary structure, it is specific for whatever protein. If you got albumin amino acid sequence completely different from casein or whatever other different protein, right? It is protein to protein specific. Protein to protein specific. The amino acid sequence, two different proteins is identical, completely wrong. It is totally different. It is totally different. The amino acid sequence, the connecting order, it's totally different. Answer number 3. Answer number 3. Okay, consider following plant hormones: auxin, cytokinin, abscisic acid, and gibberellin. Of the above, which pair of hormones are commonly used in plant tissue culture? Yeah, clearly I explained auxin and cytokinin are the main hormones. Auxin for root development. Remember, auxin for root development. Cytokinin for apical bud formation or shoot development. Shoot development. Shoot development. Clearly note down. Auxin and cytokinin. A and B. A and B. A and B. Auxin and cytokinin. It's a fact. It's a theory. Consider following statements regarding tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest. They are evergreen. Yeah, they are evergreen. Every day of the year, it is green in color. Green color, right? That's the meaning of evergreen. Every day it is green color. They comprise of very high biodiversity. Yes, tropical rainforest, it has a large population of plants, animals, species in a small area, right? That means it's contain huge biodiversity. Huge biodiversity. Emergent, canopy, understory, and forest floor are the 4 main layers of them. Is it correct, Fatima? Is it correct? Emergent mean the upper layer. Emergent, think this is a land surface, this is a ground level, and that is a forest floor. Forest floor. Forest floor. Very small type grasses type plants. Grasses type plants. And understory. Understory means this type plants. This level. Understory. 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 And canopy. This type plants. Okay, remember this above the maximum height more than 50 to 60 height plants are the canopy. Sorry, emergent layer, maximum. Uddama layer, emergent. Then the layer type region, which is like a layer, right? Completely covered. This layer we called as canopy. Inside the canopy, there is lower height plants than canopy level that we called as subcanopy. Subcanopy, right? Subcanopy. මෙයාට අපි කියන්නේ subcanopy. Clearly note down. Subcanopy. Subcanopy. This is the canopy. Canopy. This is the emergent. This is the emergent, right? Then is it correct? Is this statement correct? Emergent, canopy, understory, and forest floor are the main layers of them. Yeah, it is correct, but one layer is missing, right? Mainly 5 layers. Tropical rainforest, 5 main layers. Clearly we can identify, separately we can identify 5 main layers. Emergent, canopy, subcanopy, understory, and forest floor. Forest floor. Then this is statement wrong since there is one layer is missing. One layer is missing. මෙහෙම තිබ්බනම් හරි. Emergent, canopy, subcanopy, understory, forest floor are the main layers of the tropical forest. Therefore, first one and second one correct, A and B only. Understood? Very important. The heat of reaction of neutralization between sodium hydroxide and HCl is the heat of reaction given, right? 55.9 kilojoules per mole. How much of heat is released when 50 milliliter of 1 mol Dm-3 sodium hydroxide solution is fully neutralized by using solution of HCl? Okay, that is from thermochemistry question. Okay, first of all, the heat of reaction is given. You know, heat of reaction equal heat of reaction equal to the quantity of heat, that means amount of heat released or absorbed, quantity of heat divided by number of moles. Number of moles. Actually, the heat of reaction means the amount of heat released or absorbed while reacting 1 mole of reactants. එක mole එකක් react කරද්දී release or absorb heat amount. Release or absorb heat amount, that's the heat of reaction. Right? That's the heat of reaction. It's a heat of reaction. Now, the heat of reaction is given. Heat of reaction 55.9 kilojoule per mole. Per mole. And the question asks, how much heat is released? Now you know it is acid-base reaction, right? Sodium hydroxide and HCl reaction, it is acid-base reaction. During the reaction, the question asks how much heat energy released to the environment. How much heat energy released to the environment? It is Q divided by number of moles. But the problem is number of moles not given. Now you can get the concentration is given. Concentration equal number of moles divided by volume. That's a lesson. That's the equation we discussed in the lesson. Okay, now concentration, number of moles equal concentration 1 mol Dm-3 equal number of moles don't know, right? The volume is 50 milliliter. 50, I think you can remember, we have to convert into cubic decimeter because the concentration unit is moles per cubic decimeter, right? Cubic decimeter. You have to convert, divide by 1000 to convert into cubic decimeter. right? Now cross multiplication, n mean number of moles, n equal 50 divided by 1000 into 1 mean 50 divided by 1000. It is 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. 5 divided by 100 means 0 0.05. Understood? Moles. 0 0.05 moles. Now you can divide by number of moles, 0 0.05 moles. If you cross multiply, you can get the amount of heat released by the system. The amount of heat released by the system. The question asks, how much heat is released when 50 milliliter of sodium hydroxide solution is fully reacted. Okay, what's the answer? Amina? Joel, what is the answer? Cross multiply 55.9 multiplied by 0 0.05. Sorry. Okay. Question number 7. Now can you hear me, right? I know it. Now you can hear me, I think. Now okay, right? There was a connection issue. Hi. A hydrogen bond is, what's the meaning of hydrogen bond? A bond between two hydrogen atoms, is it possible? Is there this bond is formed between two hydrogen atoms? Like this, hydrogen is a plus ion, right? Hydrogen is a plus ion. Hydrogen is a plus ion, like this. Hydrogen plus. Then always hydrogen make bonds with negative negative atoms, right? Like chlorine ions. Then it is produce hydrogen bond is HCl, hydrochloric acid, right? Then now you know. Then the first statement is wrong. An attractive between two hydrogen atoms, wrong. A bond between a hydrogen atom and highly electronegative atom, not the bond. Third one correct. A bond or an attractive between hydrogen atom to another atom, wrong. Not every atoms hydrogen bond form with another every atoms. An attraction between a hydrogen atom and a highly electronegative atom. Yeah, the attraction is a hydrogen bond. Attraction is a hydrogen bond. Answer number 5. Hydrogen atom and highly electronegative, because hydrogen is plus ion, right? Which of the statements is correct regarding chemical reactions? All chemical reactions are multi-step reactions? No. Some reactions are single steps. Only few reactions are multi-step reactions. All chemical reactions are exothermic? No. Endothermic or exothermic? Every collisions among reactants produce product? No. There are 3 main requirements. Collision with proper orientation, and it should have sufficient energy level, exceed the activation energy. Every collision not producing product. The rate of reaction is inversely proportional to the temperature? No. It is directly proportional, because temperature increase, the rate of reaction also getting increased. It is directly proportional. That one also wrong. Collisions among reactants with proper orientation are required to produce product? Yes, that's correct. Collision must be with proper orientation. Then it is producing product. A glycosidic bond, it's always producing between two carbohydrates molecule, two monosaccharide or two or few disaccharides. Two amino acid is formed peptide bond. Two hydrocarbon, it's a hydrogen bonds. Two lipids molecules, glycerol and fatty acid, it is ester bonds. I think you can remember ester bonds. Normally triglycerides consist of 3 ester bonds. Last paper I explained. Consider following product and protein given in the front of each product. Cow milk, not albumin. Albumin contained in eggs, right? Albumin contained in eggs. Eggs white. Cow milk contain casein protein. Cow milk contain casein protein. Wheat flour seed, right? Methane. Cow milk contain casein protein, CASCIN, casein. Albumin containing eggs. Wheat flour, what is a protein? That we call gluten protein. wheat flour තියෙන්නේ gluten protein. Proteins. Gelatin, collagen, it is correct. Then only correctly shown in only C. Only C only. It's correctly showing gelatin contain collagen protein, wheat flour gluten, cow milk casein, and eggs contain albumin, right? Correctly showing only gelatin. Which of the following statements is correct regarding the municipal wastewater treatment process? Reverse osmosis is used to remove dissolved gases in with bad smell. No, reverse osmosis is very expensive method that not used for remove dissolved gases. No. Ultraviolet rays are used to remove poisonic organic substance. No. Ultraviolet treatment used to used for remove pathogenic microbes. Incorrect. The rotation drum method is used to destroy pathogenic microorganisms in water. No, rotating drum method we use to aeration process for secondary treatment. Selected microorganisms are used to remove ions and poisonous organic substance. No, selected microorganism. Normally poisonous organic substance removing by different chemicals, not using microbes. We can use microbes, but practically we are not going to use. The trickling filter method is used to decompose organic substance using bacteria. Yeah, definitely. That's using one. Others are not possible, right? Not using in industrially wastewater treatment. What is the correct statements regarding atmospheric pollutants? Carbon monoxide produce acid rains. Normally carbon monoxide producing dissolved in water, it is producing carbonic acid. I told carbonic acid is very weak acid. That's not involved for reduced pH level in adverse level, right? Therefore, it is not producing acid rains. Nitrous monoxide contributes to global warming. No, nitrogen monoxide, it is not a main greenhouse gas. Main greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, hydrogen oxide, hydrogen sulfide, and water vapors. Sulfur SOx destroy ozone layer. No, CFC are the main gas destroy ozone layer. SOx contribute to the formation of photochemical smoke. Mainly photochemical smoke involved for NOx, not SOx, right? Not SOx. CFC contribute to the global warming. Yeah, CFC has some contribution to global warming as well. Global warming main gases are carbon dioxide, methane, hydrogen sulfide, and water vapors, but CFC also involved for global warming. Consider following statement regarding soil and air pollutions. Soil and air pollution. Air pollutants such as NOx and SOx contributes to soil salinity. Air pollutions such as NOx means nitrous and oxygen gases. Sulfur and oxygen gases contribute to soil salinity. What's the meaning of salinity? Kabir, what's the meaning of salinity? Soil salinity? Yeah, increase the salt level. Very good. Increase the salt level in the soil. Very good. That's the meaning of salinity. Okay, air pollutants such as NOx and SOx contribute to soil salinity. Is it correct? No, no, no. So NOx and SOx contribute to soil acidity, right? Because they are acidic gases. Soil acidity. Acidity එකට තමයි එයාලා involved වෙන්නේ. Acidity. Continuous use of tank water for agriculture can increase soil salinity with years. If you use tank water and well water especially, tank and well water contain lot of salt types. When we continuously use this water for agriculture field, the soil become salinity soil. That's correct. Due to the release of CFC to the production of ground level ozone decrease. CFC and ground level ozone decrease, it's wrong. If we release CFC to the atmosphere, it is decrease ozone production in upper level, upper atmosphere. It's wrong. Then answer only B, correct. Correct statement only B. Okay. Next one. Which of the following is not a conversion of which of the following is not a conversion of conversion associated with natural process? Denitrification convert nitrogen gas to ammonia gas. Denitrification, no. Denitrification mean ammonium, especially ammonium minerals, and NO3, especially nitrate ions, convert by using anaerobic microorganism, convert into nitrogen gases using anaerobic microorganism, right? Anaerobic microorganism. Using anaerobic microorganisms, it's convert to nitrogen gas. It is wrong. Microbial nitrification converts ammonium ions to nitrate ions. Nitrification convert ammonium ions to nitrate ions. Yeah, it's correct. That's process doing by nitrosomonas and nitrobacter. Remember, that means ammonium convert into nitrite. මෙන්න මේ වැඩි. NH4 plus convert to NH4 plus convert to NO2 minus, that's we called as nitrite ions. That's doing by nitrosomonas. These nitrosomonas producing nitrite convert into nitrate, NO3 minus, that is nitrate, that's doing by nitrobacter. Remember, this is the process of nitrosomonas and nitrobacter. Nitrobacter. Dissolve carbon dioxide in seawater, sediments as carbonate. Yes, they are sediment as carbonate. That's correct. Photosynthesis converts water and carbon dioxide into glucose. That's the meaning of photosynthesis. That you already know. Acid rains convert limestones to carbon dioxide. Yeah, I told the limestones dissolve. Limestones break down. They convert to carbon dioxide and calcium ions. Then the not correct one is first one. First one is wrong. First one is wrong. What is the correct statement regarding chemical industrial process? The use of renewable raw materials can be a long-term advantage. Sorry. Use of renewable raw material can be a long-term advantage. Yes. If you use renewable raw materials, it's a long-term advantage. There is a no specific ratio for mixing raw material. No, there is a specific ratio. We can't mix raw materials as we wish. It has a specific MSDS scheme, specific methods, right? Raw materials of a high exothermic process can be mixed large quantities. No. We have to mix it very small quantities, part by part. Then the produced heat we can easily cool down and remove it. That's wrong. The 5S method allows to complete a process within 5 seconds. No. 5S method mean Seiri, Seiton, Seiketsu. This is a Japanese concept to maintain a business or industry in perfect way. To select suitable raw materials, to select to how to manage human resources, everything, right? And how to select suitable method, everything, right? Industries should use raw materials that's uncommon and hard to obtain. No. We have to use raw materials very easy to obtain, right? Very easy to accessibility. Answer number 1. Okay. The next question based on soap production. A soap is not soap production. A soap is a mixture of various long chain hydrocarbons. No, soap is not hydrocarbon. Soap is, I told the soap is a sodium stearate, sodium and carbon chain. It's not a long chain hydrocarbon. Product of saponification. That's correct. The chemical reaction take place in the soap production that we call saponification. Product of saponification between esters and sodium hydroxide. That's correct. Mixture of solid long chain esters. Mixture of solid long chain esters. Solid long chain ester is a biodiesel, not soap. It is biodiesel, right? It's biodiesel. Mixture of long chain hydrocarbons, sodium hydroxide, glycerin. Glycerin is not involved. Yes, glycerin is a byproduct. It is not involved. So, main product of bioethanol production process. The main product is ethanol and carbon dioxide. No, soap is not producing. Right, answer number 2. The paper production process, clay is used as a filler. Yeah, mainly correct. Not only clay, මේක දැනගන්න ඕනේ. මොනවාද අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන්? sodium carbonate, calcium carbonate, calcium carbonate and titanium oxide, they are the main fillers we can use in paper production. It is clearly correct. Starch is used as softeners? No, no. What's the purpose of adding starch for paper production? Can anyone say me, Joel? Kabir? Why we adding starch? Starch means wheat flour. As binder. Very good. As binder. Titanium dioxide used as binder? No, no. Titanium dioxide is a filling material, right? Titanium dioxide is a filling material. Titanium dioxide is filling material. Remember, in paint production, titanium dioxide used to get the pure white color. It's a pigment. But in paper production, it's a filling material. Lignin produces the unique white color. No, no. The unique white color given by the in paint production it is titanium dioxide. In paper production the white color given by the bleaching process, normally chlorines, right? Not lignin, right? Cellulose is a waste removed using sodium hydroxide. Wrong. Normally removing lignins. දැන් බලන්න මේකේ ඔක්කොම පටලලා දීලා තියෙනවා. Lignin is a waste removed using sodium hydroxide. That's the correct one. ඒක lignin වචනේ මෙතනට දාලා. Lignin produce unique white color. ඒකේ answer එක උඩට දාලා. Titanium dioxide නේ unique white color එකක් හදන්න. I got. එතකොට starch used as a softener. මෙතන කියනවා titanium dioxide used as a binder. Actually starch used as binder. හරියට හදාගන්න. This type also, this type questions asking it is wrong. Then answer is first of all. Okay. Let's move into maths part. Okay, before moving to maths part, your model paper exam MCQ1, can we do it tomorrow morning? Tomorrow morning MCQ1? MCQ paper, model paper. It's a simple paper. This time model paper is bit easy, not too hard. Can we do it tomorrow? Are you free, Kabir? Tomorrow morning? Do you have class? Tomorrow morning. ET class. Fatima? This time model paper is a simple one. Not too hard questions. So it is simple. It is same as last time A-level paper. Last time A-level paper level එකකින් paper එකක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. The model paper. Model paper mean education department releasing paper. Then, however, your practical day, I hope to complete all practicals and practical question discussion on Tuesday. Tuesday morning, we can start practical discussions. Practical discussion. Okay, before start practicals, because in model paper, no any practical questions. Okay, practical questions, nah, just simple theory questions. When we doing it? When we can schedule it? Sunday, I free? Okay, then let's do on Sunday morning. Fatima, okay? Amina? Sunday morning, it's 2-hour paper, MCQ one. Let's do essay part on Wednesday. Wednesday though. Only 2 hours, I mean. Okay, I'll give you 2 time slots. Then you can get the paper and complete it. Okay, math questions. A square-based paper is made into cylinder. A square shape paper is made into cylinder by rolling it along one of its sides so that the opposite side just touch but does not overlap. What is the ratio of the base radius to height? Radius to height of the cylinder. Okay. Okay, think this is a square. This is square. Think 1 centimeter is a side length. We don't know. Think 1 centimeter. If you got, if you turn it, if you bend this as a cylinder without overlapping, we can say the height equal 1 centimeter, right? Height equal the side length. මෙයා දැන් මෙහෙම turn කරනවා without overlapping, bending, right? And the base circumference equal 2,5 r. Right, height is done 1 centimeter. Now the circumference is also 1 centimeter because this length, no? Then 1 centimeter equal 2,5 r. Then radius equal 1 centimeter over 2,5. Then what is the ratio? The question asks what is the ratio of base radius to the height? Base radius to the height. Okay. This is 1 centimeter, no need centimeter, 1 to 1 over 2,5. 1 to 1 over 2,5, but no fraction type answers, no? No fraction type answers given. No fraction type answers. Therefore, I am going to cross multiply. Cross multiply, I am going to change this. Then 2,5 multiplied by 1 means 2,5 into 1. Okay, this is a ratio. This is a ratio. I got change, right? 2,5 into 1, it is 2,5. 2,5 to 1 ratio. 0.25 to 1 ratio. Sorry. Make up gun on Hari Pattern. Now the question asks, that's very important. The question asks, what is the ratio of the base radius to the height? Then base radius to the height, base radius to the height, radius to the height. Radius equal 1 over 2.5 to 1. Now 2.5 into 1, 1 to 2.5. 1 to 2.5. Right? Then answer number 1. 1 to 2. You have to get into order, right? The base radius to the height. The pyramid and the height of a heap of rice that is and shape of cone are 8 meter diameter, and the height of a heap of rice that in the shape of cone are 8 meter and 3 meter respectively. The heap of rice need to be covered by a canvas to protect from rain. What is the minimum area of canvas required in square meter? Okay, it is very simple. Okay, this is the shape of the canvas required. Canvas cloth requirement. This is a shape. It is diameter. Now base only outer surface, no? Only outer surface is required. Then diameter is given. Diameter 8. Diameter 8 meter. That means radius 4 centimeter. Height 3 centimeter. Right? You know, now it is right angle triangle. If it is 3 and 4, definitely the slant height is 5 centimeter. That we call as Pythagoras triple. Pythagoras triple. Pythagoras triple. Pythagoras triple. Now the equation, the area of the curved surface of the cone equal phi r L, that you already know. Phi r L. The answers given in terms of phi, then phi into radius 4 into L5. 5 into 4, it is 25 square centimeter. 25 square centimeter. 25 square, not centimeter, square meter, sorry. Square meter. Square meter. All data given in meters, right? Therefore, no problem. The diameter of moon approximately quarter of the diameter of the earth. Diameter of moon approximately quarter, that means 1/4. Think this is the moon, this is the earth. The moon diameter, think moon diameter, if it is 2D, earth diameter 8D, because it is 4 times. Quarter, right? 4 times. Think this is moon. Think its radius. Moon radius D, earth radius 4D, right? Now how to get the question as the surface area difference, right? Surface area difference. The surface area of earth is how many times of the moon? We can get the area of, now it is a sphere, earth and moon both spheres, then area equal 4 pi r squared. 4 pi r squared. Now the area equal 4 into 5 into d squared, because radius d, right? D squared. Now if you got the earth, the area equal 4 pi r squared, 4 into 5 into 4d squared, right? 4d squared. 4d squared. Now area equal 4 into 5 into 4 squared 16d squared. Now you can see it is 4 5d squared. It is 16 into 4 5d squared. Then it is increasing by 16 times increase. 16 times increase. 16 times increase. Answer number 4. Very simple question. Very simple question. 21 also very simple. A photo frame is made of wire in shape of rectangle 8 into 15 centimeter, has an extra wire long along the diagonal. Yeah, this is the rectangle shape. It is 8 centimeter and 15 centimeter, and this is a diagonal. The first thing is using Pythagoras theorem. It's a right angle triangle. You can find this diagonal x. Okay, how to get the x? X squared equal 8 squared plus 15 squared. 8 squared 64, 15 squared 225. Square root equal x. Now what is x? 225 plus 64. Can you send me? It is 9, 8, 289 square root. What's the answer? $17. Okay, then x equals 70. X equals 70. Right. Now the question asks, what is the total length of the wire in the frame with diagonal? Diagonal 17. Now 15 plus 15, 30. 8 plus 8, 30 plus 8 plus 8, 16. Plus diagonal 17. Add karla bala. 17, 16, 33. 33 plus 60, 63. Right? 63. Question 22 and 23 are based on the diagram below showing the plan of balcony. The balcony has a shaft of sector of a circle with center A and radius 6 centimeter, 6 meter. Given that the length of BC is 6 root 3 meter, the BC, this dash line is 6 root 3 meter. What is the value of angle BAC? BAC angle is asking. I mean, that's a short method. Now, first you can see this is a right angle triangle. Right. Now the total is 6 root 3 mean this only this may part, only half of that 3 root 3. 3 root 3. 3 root 3. Now first of all, you can find one of these angle. Angle. Right. Now you can use theta, the hypotenuse 6 and addition 3 root 3. Better use cos, no? Cos theta equal 3 root 3. 3 root 3 over 6. Now 3 to 6 cancel. It is root 3 over 2. Now cos in, then theta equal, you know, cos root 3 over 2 mean it is 30 degree. If not, if you don't know root 3 over 2 60 value, use calculator, right? Cos inverse root 3 over 2. ගහලා බලන්න එනවා. It is 30. Now 30 degree mean now opposite sides equal. Opposite sides equal mean opposite angles also equal. එතකොට මෙයත් අනිවාර්යෙන් 30. Right? You know, in a triangle, the total internal angle 180, then 30 plus 30 it is 60. The remaining angle, A angle is, the question as A angle, it is 120. Understood? Fatima? $120. But the problem is not given answer. Answer is given in radians. Now 120 convert to radians 5 over 180. 0 0 cancel, 6 2 6 3 2 5 over 3. 2 5 over 3, right? 2 5 over 3, right? Okay. There is another one. What is the area of the balcony in square meters? You know, the area of sector, now it is a sector, but the area of sector, the angle is given in radians. Then the equation is the area equal half r squared theta radian. Half r squared mean 6 into 6. Theta radian mean 2 5 over 3. Now 3 to 6, it is 2. 2 to 6, it is 3. Now 3 into 2, 6. 6 into 2, 12. 12, 5. Answer number 4. Understood? Good. Remember the equation half r square theta radian. Ah, 24, very simple. For the next game plan, a football coach mark his team should be positioned on coordinates grid. He plans lay player A at 1,3 and player A will be passing the ball to player B at -6,2. If player kick the ball direct along the ground to layer B, sorry, player B, what distance will the ball travel in units? Coordinate system. Again, it is very simple. The question asks, what is the distance between A and B? The straight distance. Okay, think this is the A and B line, right? This is A and B line. The A coordinate is given. A coordinate is 1,3. And B coordinate is also given, -6,2. This is a B. The question asks, what's the distance between A and B? What's the equation? AB equal x2 minus x1, that's mean x coordinate difference squared plus y coordinate difference squared, y2 minus y1 squared square root. X2 minus x1 square mean x1 minus 6 minus 1 squared plus 2 minus 3 squared square root. -6 minus 1 it is -7, -7 squared plus 49 plus 2 minus 3 mean -1, -1 squared 1, right? Then it is 50 square root 50. But not this type of answer. Square root 50 के answer එකක් නැහැ. The question asks in third form. You can convert into third form. අපි කොහොමද third form කරන්නේ? 25 into 2. 25 square root 5 root 2 meter. Not meter, units. Units. Understood? 5 root 2 units. 5 root 2 units. 5 root 2 units. 5 root 2 units. The distance between A and B, very simple theory points. Six is given, Joel. It's a sector. Then make a gatam, it's a sector part. It's a sector. And sector radius 6, it is given. Again, coordinate geometry question. The coordinate of two stationary ships in the sea are shown in diagram. The boat is traveling through the midpoint of the line joining the ship and perpendicular to that line. What is the equation of the path of the boat? It's a very, very good question. Now you should have entire unit function knowledge to do this type question. The coordinates of two stationary ships. in the sea are shown in diagram. මේ තියෙන්නේ නතර කරලා තියෙන ships දෙකක්, stationary ships. අපි මේ දෙක දාගමු. Let's get these 2 points in the board. Right? They are the 2 stationary ships. What are the coordinates? -2, -2, 6,4. 6,4. Okay. A boat is traveling through the midpoint of the line joining the ship. මේ line එකේ midpoint එක මෙන්න මේ හරිය. Like think it is C, midpoint. Perpendicular to this line. It is perpendicular to this line, 90 degree. What is the equation of the path of the boat? This equation, there is another boat path. It is perpendicular to this line and it's going to midpoint, center point. The question asks, what is the equation of this line? The boat path. Okay, how to get this? It's very simple. First of all, you can calculate the stationary line. මේ දන්න line එකේ non-line gradient. Gradient equal y2 minus y1, y coordinates difference divided by x2 minus x1. Y coordinate difference mean 4 minus -2 divided by 2, 6 minus -2. 4 minus plus, it is 6, minus 8. That means 3/4. 3/4 is the gradient of the given line. Stationary 2 boats straight line. That's correct. Now you can find the next perpendicular line gradient. You know, if it is perpendicular, m1 into m2 equal -1. m1 3/4 into m2 equal -1. Now cross multiplication, m2 equal -4/3. -4/3. This is a gradient of the unknown line. And you know, this is the midpoint of this line, right? The C is. Then first of all, you can find the midpoint coordinates. How to get midpoint coordinates? X coordinate sum and divide by 2. Adding x coordinate 6 plus -2, that means 4. 4 divided by 2, it is 2. 4 plus -2, it is 2. 2 divided by 2, it is 1. On the midpoint coordinates. Now the equation is y equal mx plus c is the common equation. The y value equal 1. The point on the unknown line, it is c. Y 1 equal gradient -4/3 into x mean 2 plus c. Make isolate කරගත්තා නම් හරි. Now you can isolate the c. You can cross multiply it because it is with this plus. මොකද කරන්නේ? Now 1 equal -4 into 2, it is -8 divided by 3 plus c. Now the only option, we can 8/3 get into opposite side, then it is convert to c equal 1 plus 8 -8/3 convert to plus, then 8/3. Then c equal, the common value is 3. එතකොට මෙයා 3 multiplied by 1, 3 plus 8. Then 11/3 is the intercept. 11/3 is the intercept. Now you can get the equation of the particular straight line. unknown straight line equation y equal minus 4 over 3, that's the gradient, x plus 11 over 3. Plus 11 over 3. මෙහෙම එකක් තියනවාද බලමු. The first equation. The first answer. Clearly note down. These are calculation. Okay. Let's move into next one. 26. The monthly sales for a small business over first 8 months of the year are given. The negative values indicate losses. Right. What is the median of above values? Okay, before calculate the median, your first step, prepare the given data in ascending order. Right, that's your first step. The minimum value minus 45. Minus 45. The next one is minus 15. Minus 22 is there. Minus 22 minus 50. Minus 15, comma, minus 7. Minus values, okay. Then 3, 12, 15, 35. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Methana 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Okay. Now, how to get the median of any sequence? The median mean mid value, the middle value, n plus 1 divided by 2. N plus 1 mean 8 plus 1, it is 9 divided by 2. It is 4.5th value. 4.5th value. 4.5th value. Okay, but under 4.5th value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4.5th value means the mid value between -7 and 3. -7 and 3. Okay, how to get the mid value? අපි add කරලා divide by 2. Then -7 plus 3 divide by 2. It is -7 plus 3 mean -4. -4 divided by 2 mean -2. Answer 2. Understood? This is steps very important. First, prepare an ascending order, then get the which value is median, then get the particular value in the ascending order data sheet. 27. The mean budget for 10 project is 150,000 rupees. Due to the change in project scope, budget of 1,080,000 and 140,000 rupees of two projects were adjusted to 200,000 and 120,000. What is the new mean after the revision of two budget rupees? Okay, what do you think? Then make a change vela thiyena 180,000 and 140,000, right? 180 plus 140, the total change amount is 180 plus 180 plus 40 mean 320, right? 320,000 is changing. But can you see the sum of these new values also 320,000, 200 plus 120,000. Therefore, is there any change? No, the new mean also same value. New mean also same value. I got Kabir? Joel, what is your problem? -8/3. එහෙම වුණා. එහෙම තමයි ගත්තේ. -8/3 get into left side, then it is plus. Yes. Okay. No. Only minus convert to plus. මේ part එක මෙහෙට ගන්නවා. It is only minus convert to plus. Not reciprocation. No. Okay. This one is okay. Which of the following non-volatile storage, ICT part, would be found in a tablet when considering the size of it? Non-volatility. Non-volatile storage. Blu-ray drive, hard disk drive. Make a tablet. It's a tablet. CD-ROM is not practical, right? Maybe not practical for tablet. Random access memory, RAM is not non-volatile. Hard disk drive, no. Digital memory card is perfect, right? For tablet, as non-volatile memory for tablet, the better one is memory card. Memory card, because CD-ROM or hard disk, or they are not practical, right? What is the key function of an operating system in relation to the main memory? Main memory management, right? Managing network connections. Connections managing, but it is not related to memory, right? Controlling input output devices, it is device management, not memory management. Allocation and delocating a memory to process, that's one we can consider. Managing the physical storage of hard disk, that one also memory. Providing a graphical user interface, no, interface is not related to memory. Then අපිට answers දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Managing the physical storage of hard disk, not doing by OS, no? The answer number 3. The next question from Linux. Okay, I'll give you, in the practical sessions, I will give you entire short key parts in Linux, Excel, PowerPoint, everywhere. However, in Linux operating system, PSA command is used to, normally PSA command used to list down all active running process. List down all active running process. Okay, I'll give you all commands lists. Consider following statements about characteristic stated by a student regarding free and open source software. Yeah, if it is open source software, a user must pay money to develop a node. If it is open software, open source, it is free of charge. It can be downloaded free of charge, yes. It is illegal to share the installation file, no problem, we can share. It is not illegal. Correct only B. Correct only B. Students expect to edit the sentence given in the first box to the sentence in the second box. Okay, this is the first box. Okay, what are the tools required to original sentence out of tool 1 to 6 shown above? හරි, මේක හදන්න ඕනේ, මෙන්න මේවා හදන්න ඕනේ lower class, right? එතකොට it is 3 required. And for italic process, there is a italic 2 required, 2 3, and no bold letters, therefore we don't need, sorry, 1 don't need. 1 නැති answer එකක් ගත්තා නම් හරි. And 2 3 is correct. මේකත් නේ, මේක 2 නේ. Then we have only 2 answers. We have only 2 answers, 2 3 and the next difference is M. It is capital. Not lowercase, it is sentence case. Answer number 3. 2 3 and 4. 2 3 and 4. Okay, that's the way. Select suitable answer. In a spreadsheet software, now function provides, if you type now and brackets, it's showing current date and time. Current date and time, both showing. Which of the following is a valid IPv4 address? Okay, what do you think? The valid, what is the answer? Valid IPv4 address. Valid IPv4 address. Okay, what's the answer? Normally, IPv4 address mean it's to identify 32 bits, right? It's contain 32 bits. Okay, how to identify? It's mainly contain 8 numbers. 8. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, third one is wrong. 7 attack the end of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, answer number 4. 32 bits. Consider the following statement regarding spam folder in email. Email in the spam folder cannot be accessed. No, we can access. No, cannot be wrong. It helps to keep the inbox folder free from unsolicited emails. Yeah, that's correct. Unsolicited emails are protect කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Emails in the spam folder cannot be transferred to the inbox folder. Okay, what do you think? Emails in spam folder cannot be transferred to the inbox folder. Is it correct? Habib? Fatima, is it correct? What do you think? Final one, it's a good point. Yeah, what do you think? Emails in the spam folder cannot be transferred to the inbox folder. It's wrong. We can, if you want, we can it. We can transfer to the inbox folder. If it is not spam, we can transfer it. Then only B correct. Answer number 2. When sending an email, if the BCC option is used, the email can be sent only 10 recipients. It's wrong. The recipients cannot see the list of recipients. That's correct. Receivers cannot see the list of receivers, other receivers. If cannot be forward to others, no problem. It can be forward. Files attachment is not allowed, no problem. It's allowed. Receivers cannot see the email address of the sender. Sender's address can see, but list of other senders cannot be referred. Answer number 2. This is the most important question. In the practical day, we can discuss Excel completely. Today, I will explain bit simple idea. The formula A2 multiplied by D7 with dollar marks. In the cell C2 is copied to the cell C5 using the fill handling tool, autofill tool. In a spreadsheet, what will be the formula in C5? If we autofill this formula up to this C5, up to this cell, what is the formula of C5? What's the formula of C5? Okay, let's see. Now, it is free, A2, then it is convert to this A2, it is changing to A5. Method equal A5 now, because it is free. It is changing in the autofill process. And multiply star. Since it is dollar marks for D7, D7 is fixed. That's the purpose of adding dollar marks. Then dollar marks mean D7. D7, then D and 7. In practical class, I will explain. It will not be changing. It is fixed. Then A ka vitarak 5 වෙනවා. A5, then A5 answer number 4. Only A is 10. Right? What is the unit of force? kgms minus 2, kgms minus 2. When the actual temperature is 0, the thermometer displays minus 3. Then what is the zero error? Is it positive 0 error or negative 0 error? It's a negative 0 error, right? Negative 0 error. A reading, the negative 0 error value minus 3, right? Or 3. A reading of thermometer is shown in the diagram. What is the fractional error? You know, fractional error equal least count divided by accurate measurement, right? Accurate measurement. Now least count equal 1 Celsius. According to this question, 1 Celsius is the least count, the minimum measurement. Accurate measurement, the instrument given measurement 24, right? 24. The instrument given measurement 24. Then what is the accurate measurement? It has negative 0 error. Then we have to add 3. Then 27. 27 Celsius. Now Celsius to Celsius cancel. 1 over 27 and actual temperature also 27. Answer number 5. Understood? Yeah. Okay. Next one. There is a steel block with the mass 5 kilogram which contains in an air-filled void inside. When it is completely immersed in water, 550 milliliter of water is displaced. What is the volume of the void? Void mean space, right? Air space. Density of steel is 8 grams per milliliter and water 1 grams per milliliter respectively. It's a very good question, right? The questions. Now, this is a water container, right? It's a water container. It is a metal or iron cube with void. Void mean some space, right? It has some space like this. Right. Now, if it is completely immersed in water, the displaced water amount is 550. 550. Then how about its the steel block is steel volume is 550, right? But its density is, the density of steel is 8 gram per 1 milliliter. 8 gram per 1 milliliter. 8 gram per 1 millimeter. It's a good question. You know, density equal iron density equal mass over volume, right? Mass over volume. Now, what is the volume, actual volume of this metal cube? What is the actual volume of metal cube? Mass divided by density. right? Mass divided by density. Right? Then mass is 5,000, 5 kilogram in 5,000 grams, right? 5,000 grams. Divide by the density of the object is 8, no? 8 G per 1 milliliter. Then G to G cancel out. The actual volume is, make a divide kala balana, 5,000 divided by 8. 5,000 divided by 8. It is 625. 625 milliliter is the actual volume of the iron cube. That's the actual volume. But if we immersed in water, it's only displays 500 milliliter. 500 milliliter only displays 500 milliliter. What is the reason? It has void. Void means space part of, sorry, 500 to 550. Check one. Sorry, 550. 550. Only 550 is the displays volume. Displays volume. Then how about the space volume? Space volume 625 minus 550 milliliter. It is 75 milliliter. Do I need to explain again? Please send me message. First, the density is given, right? Metal density is given. I got the actual volume in the atmosphere before submerged in the water. I got the actual volume by using density equation, right? Density equation, mass over volume. Then I got the actual volume using density. Actual volume 6.25. This metal cube, actual volume 6.25. But only immersed amount, only displaced water amount 550. That's mean it's contain iron only 550. The remaining part is space. The remaining part is space. Then 625 minus 550. The difference is the space volume. Understood? Answer number 75 milliliter. Understood, Kabir? Trolley at rest on a smooth rail track inclined at 30 degrees to horizontal was released. Okay, we have another 10 more questions. Okay, 40 questions discussed already. Okay, we have again time on Wednesday. Today I have another class now, 8:30. That's why I start early. Okay, then let's do the remain part on Wednesday. Tuesday I hope to completely get for practicals and practical based questions. Within one day we can complete. Okay, then we can start remain part. Last 25 paper also, 2 physics questions we have to discuss, and this paper final 10 MCQ and rest of structured and essay parts. Okay, let's do on next Wednesday. I'll then Sunday morning we can do your next exam, model paper exam. Okay. Do you have any doubt up to now today discussion? Okay, this is final 20 day, right? Therefore, time management very important. Not only this our subject, all 3 subject, time management, and especially work on questions now. Now again, don't try to go through all lessons and all theory tudes. You have to only work with questions and papers. Okay, that's the best way to revise again and remember easily again all theories and revise all theories. Okay, then let's meet next day with our exam Sunday, then after practicals on Tuesday. Right? Good night.